Hi, I'm Jean Abreu. I'm a contemporary dance choreographer, artistic director of Jean Abreu Dance, a company based here at the UK Carnival Centre for the Arts. I'm here to show you a dance piece that you can learn so you can take part in this outdoor event called Rise, coming to Luton Town Centre on the 6th of October. So now I'm going to introduce you to Amara, who is going to be helping me to show you this dance piece. It's very easy. I hope you enjoy it. So now I'm going to show you this dance piece divided up in 3 sections, so you can slowly try to understand each section of this choreography. I'm going to use that word because it's the word I'm accustomed to. So there you go. So the first section is a very simple section. The first introduction is a count of 8. You're just going to come into your spot and just simply count 8 in a very slow pulse. You're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. At the end of this 8, you're going to drop. And then you continue on this count. But very slowly, the arm's going to go to the side, and you're going to make this shape with the arms. But very slowly assemble for 2 counts. Yeah? So you're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Then you're gonna let go again and drop and repeat this again one more time in 2 counts of 8 again. So you're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So make sure that when you're doing this movement of rising, so really think at each stage that you're really growing, and really think of opening your chest up and really reaching out all the way up to the sky, to the ceiling, as if you're being lifted off the floor. So there's this sense of, again, emphasizing this idea of rise. So we've done this twice, right? So we're going to do this 3rd time, you're going to drop. We're going to change the pace of this slightly. We're going to start in this idea of pulsing now. But again, the same thing of arms to the slightly open to the side, but rising up in the same count. This is going to be 3 counts of 8, but in this pulse. So you're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 3, 3, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So you reach to this point here on the 8. So we're going to change slightly the mode here again. One more time. I'm going to go back to this idea more slow, but you're going to join the arms. This is going to be in 1 count of 8. So you're just going to turn the arms inwards. Yeah. So you're going to join up your elbows at the same time. So this is going to continue going down. So you're going to sink down on yourself. So this is going to come in 1, 2, 3, 4. Under number 5, you're going to switch the hands. You're going to release them and switch the palm of the hands towards the floor. So then you continue swinging these arms backwards. 5, 6, 7, 8. So in here, you're going to swing the arms forward. Yeah. So this movement, it's very sweeping down all the way up. So you arch all the way back, then you bring yourself forward again. So this is a whole movement. Then you're going to do a sort of stamping of the heels going at the end. So it is a completion of one movement. You're going to repeat this 6 times. Yeah, so we're going to change slightly the counting of this. Instead of going to 8, we're just going to count each movement. And this, later on, you'll realize they will connect with the music. There will be a very clear music cue for that. So we're going to repeat this again. So we finish here on the 8, and then we're going to start on the first movement of the sort of swinging of the arms. So you're going swaying. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So after the 6, we're going to continue on this, but we're just going to be half of this movement, the 7th one. Then we're going to go back into the count of 8 again. So you're just going to go, as the arm descend down, you're just going to go back 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So this completes the first section of this dance piece. We're going to show you how it looks like with the music and when you put all the movements together. Now I'm going to explain to you like the second section of this dance piece, and it's based in a pulse. And for me, it's emphasizing this idea of rising again. It's pushing yourself into the floor, but bouncing it back up. So you're going to, and then you're going to add this count into it, and you're going to count a cycle of 8, going 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. So to the next part, you're just going to simply switch from this, continuing this cycle in this pulse, in this count of 8, but stepping forward with your right leg forward, rising up with your arms forward at the same time, reaching to the front. So this is a kind of, again, a very opening and sort of pushing yourself upwards movement. So I'm going to repeat this again. So from here, you step forward with your right foot, and your right hand also goes up, but sweeping from down up, going all the way to the front. So then you're going to repeat this again, going to the back, and then you're going to go back to the front on this again, the same arm. So basically it's like a pivoting on the spot. So then you're going to switch to the left side. So you're going to do the same thing, but on the left side. So you're going to swing the arm down, the right one is switching to the left. So then we're repeating again, turning backwards and coming back forward again. So you're going to go to the back and to the front. From here, you're going to go back in one movement, all the way swinging the arm, the left arm, to the ceiling or to the sky. Stepping the left leg and the right leg together. So I'm going to show you this again up to this point with the count so you know how this is brought together. So you're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So in here, we're going to continue to the next step. So basically, you're going to continue in this count of 8, and you're going to go down with your left hand, reaching down to the floor. So 1, 2, 3, 4. You're going to bounce yourself back up. 5, 6, 7, 8. To the other side, the same thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, bounce back, 5, 6, 7, 8. So you're going to continue in this same cycle of 8, in the same tempo, but we're going to switch movement. So basically your arm's going to swing all the way down, and you're going to shift at the same time to the right side. Then you're going to repeat to the left side, the same continuous going down and up motion. One more time, we're going to go back. So this is the third time. Then as you're going to move to the next side, then you're going to swing the arm in a full circle for the first time. So go there. Repeating again the same thing on the left side. But yes, I know it's a bit confusing. You're going to actually go to the right, but you are on your left side. So you're going to go one side, the other side. Then you're going to make the same swing. But in here, the next time, you're going to switch the movement before you complete totally, which is a kind of swaying. Swaying 1, 2, 3, and the third one is a turn. So you just basically turn back to your side. So you continue then the same thing, swaying one side, swaying the other side, swaying the left side, then you're going to continue on the turn. Down. Then on this position, you're just going to push yourself like as if you're falling forward. In a big sweeping down and up again. So again, this idea of rising, it's coming back up. So you go down, then you go down, back up again. And you go down, go back up. So now I'm going to show you counting this whole section up to there, okay? Which is the arms come here, we finish in 8. So then you're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Remember in the 6, there's a little shift. 7, 8, 1, 2, turn, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So then we're going to continue again, another set of 8, going forward and back. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So this is the second section altogether. Okay, so now we're going to go to the third and final section of this dance piece. So basically, we're going to go back to this theme of swaying and swinging. So we're going to do another 7 repetitions of this movement. So you probably remember this. So we came back down this way. So we're going to switch again. So you're just basically going to bring the arm back and swinging forward in this big movement. 1, pulse. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, That's it. That was 7, isn't it?
It's 6.
6. 6.
I'm just saying the last one.
Why nobody's counting?
I did, but then when you said it, I was like, oh, we got there already.
That was so easy. You kind of have to we're kind of performing to the camera rather than counting. You have to keep.
Outtakes, this is perfect.
Huh?
I'll make outtakes real as well. Scenes.
Okay.
Okay.
So now we're going to teach you the last and final section of this dance piece. So it's the third one. It's again very easy, and we're going to repeat the same theme that we were doing before, which is the swinging of the arm forward in this big arch backwards, which I think it's again enforces this idea of rising. But again, it's got this positive aspect to it. So you're going to swing the arm back, and it's going to be in 7 repetition of 7 movements. Okay, so the full movement is this. So you're going all the way up, bringing yourself back down, and swinging. So this is the completion of one movement. So you saw this again earlier on in the choreography. So then we continue repeating this stamping, and then that's again it gives the completion of this movement. So this is first one. Second. Third. Fourth. Fifth, 6th. So this is the 7th, but like we don't complete totally the 7th. So you're just gonna start it off, big swing. As you swing, you're just gonna again start letting yourself in a count of 8. Just slowly assembling yourself or descending into the floor. But you can choose how you're going to do this. I want this idea of this pose to continue. As you rise, you descend down to the floor. So as if you're kind of coming back to quietness. So this is going to go down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And that is the end of the theme. Is in 3 parts. There's a lot of repetition of the same movement. This movement of rising up is one feature in the whole dance piece, which I think it's, for me, is this idea of breaking free, almost like you are closed up and something of this. When I think of rise, I think this idea of an explosion in a pulse and being able to open yourself up. So that for me, this every time they're repeating this movement is important to connect with this idea. So a lot of the time when people think of dance as how do you communicate ideas, for me it's how I express some of these ideas. So this is one way that I connect to that. So this idea of coming down, going up, it's quite important. This, you connect with this idea of rising. And it's almost like you keep thinking of this opposite force, something pushing you down, but you pushing yourself back up. So it's you know, you kind of try to connect to this idea of having this sense of opposition. So that repeats. So you want to get into that mode all the time. The other one, the one that repeats continuously, is this wave, which you could call it the Mexican wave, but it's not Mexican wave, it's Jean Debreu wave. So you, again, for me, is the idea is that it has a sense of lightness. So you're kind of swinging all the way up and letting yourself coming back down, and it pushes you, and you repeat this again. So it's almost like creating this wave all the time of the body increasingly become freer and freer, lighter and lighter, and lighter. So there you go. This is the dance piece created to the outdoor event called Rise on the 6th of October, coming to the Luton Town Centre. I hope you enjoyed this little challenge. I hope you can learn at this, and I'll see you on the 6th of October. Thank you.